Wow. Hello, hello, hello. Fuck. Oh my god. Hello. How's it going? Might be some ads playing, but that's fine. Yeah, so my throat definitely got a lot worse after yesterday's stream, and it doesn't feel as bad today, but if I breathe in sometimes, I might cough. So I'm groggy. I kind of also just woke up, so yeah. I don't know. I guess my voice might be it's probably both. It's probably sickness and also I don't know. I woke up like an hour and a half ago or something. Nah, there's no meds. There's no meds, man. Let's get in. Uh, oh fuck, dude. Yeah, maybe I should get some. Fuck. It's supposed to be super hot today. Uh, but currently it's not super duper hot, so I thought I would just stream and just I don't know, see if I'm able to stream at all. We'll see. Yeah, yeah. I'll try not to cough, but man, it's kind of hard. Yeah. And let me see. I'm surprised I slept as well as I did. Very surprising. It wasn't like when I went to bed, it was actually cold and I was like freezing. I had to like get a thicker blanket. And then throughout the night I swapped to the less thick one, I guess. And it definitely got a lot hotter suddenly, but yeah. It's supposed to be like 25 Celsius today. Excuse me. But yeah, I have no idea how long I'll stream for at all, so it might be very short. It might be a couple of hours. Feels bad, man. Yeah, my throat is itching real bad from speaking already. Thank you, thank you. Man, why is it that every time I get sick or whatever, I always like have that's like the time I get inspiration to do certain things in terms of streaming and stuff like that. But I can't really do it because, you know, Artheos. Or mods. Wait, he is a mod. Never mind. Oh god, no. Oh shit. Oh, balls. And he heals too. No. Stop. Oh my god, okay. Ooh. Well, hopefully the sickness doesn't get worse. I mean, I don't know. I wonder if I can, like, figure out what sickness I have and then see, like, how long it usually lasts and stuff. $500. True. Why not have some soup? I don't know. We do have soup, actually. Fuck. Man, being sick is shit. It could be worse though. I could be feeling like I could have a fever. I could have heckin' super runny nose and heckin' have my body feel like wet noodles. Right now, I don't know. I have a cough, kind of. Well, I do, and I don't know. I guess maybe I feel a bit weaker or something. Maybe. Hopefully the cough doesn't get worse though. And I hope it's not one of those like cough sicknesses where it like the cough lasts for like fucking like 5 weeks or something. Because like typically when I have like a coughing type sickness, Like at some point I'll feel healthy and like perfectly fine, but the cough is like still there, even though I'm not sick anymore. Just really shit.
Hi, how are you? You have a great day now. Be seeing you.
Nah, my head feels fine. Ay, 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 ay. Hope you guys are having a good day though. Hopefully I feel uh, better by tomorrow, or like, you know, not well, I'm assuming I'm not gonna be fully better tomorrow, but I hope it doesn't get worse. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be pretty hot tomorrow too, but yeah, I'm surprised. Maybe the humidity isn't as bad today as it was the like a few days ago when it was hot. It was like 21, 22 Celsius, and it felt like unbearably hot. And it's supposed to be 25 today, but it doesn't feel that bad right now. Like last time I didn't stream because it was so hot. Cinder stream day is a good day. I hope so. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's probably not super pleasant to watch me when I'm sick. It maybe coughing and stuff. No. Oh my god, if that resisted. Thank you, thank you. I'll survive some crouching. You mean coughing? Oh, couching? Couching. Man, I wish I could have like a warm drink, but not have it make my body feel warmer, you know? I don't think drinking something warm right now would be very pleasant. I mean, it would be, but also not. Make some soup then? I don't really want to make anything. I'm lazy. I'm sick. I mean, dinner time is in like 5-ish hours. Maybe someone is gonna make soup. I don't know. Some fish soup. Oh, I'm done. Yippee. Definitely have some tea. I don't know. The only person home right now is my dad, and I'm actually surprised he's home. I don't know why he's home right now. I guess he had a
Hey!
short day at work.
Alrighty then, off and away. Be seeing you.
Ah. Order a soup? No. Never done that before. I don't even know if they exist here, to be honest with you. To be completely honest. I very often find myself watching videos on YouTube that like uh how do you describe those? It's like well, one of the videos I watched yesterday was unironically about a character in Dark Souls and what you could learn from them on like how to approach life and stuff. And it was kind of interesting. It's I don't know if anyone knows Dark Souls, but there's like this character that praises the sun, and he like stands at like uh, a spot in the game that has like a crazy nice view and stuff. Yeah, that guy. I only know Blade, of course you do. And this video I watched, I mean, it was alright. Fuck. 1 second. He was basically saying you should approach life like it's a quest. And like, it's about the journey and not the destination, and like to take your time. You don't have to like rush to the finish line. That type of stuff. The whole like you know, stop and smell the roses or whatever. Which I think is like good advice, you know, but yeah. I don't remember the entire video, but it was like related to the character. Just you know. It reminds me of another thing I was into like a year ago, which was the wizard lifestyle, which sounds really funny, but and I guess it is. But it's basically you just don't take life super serious, and you just like live with a lot of whimsy, a lot of whimsy in your life. Something like that. And my hearing is like reduced because I'm sick. It's funny. My mom has the same sickness, and she had it before me. But like, she can't even speak. Yeah, her voice is like completely gone, and it sounds like when she speaks, it sounds like a teenage uh like boy or something that's like just gotten puberty, and their voice is like you know, it's like that. Oh, please get me. It's like I can't help but like laugh whenever I hear her speak. I feel bad though. That might be me. That might be me later. Who knows? At least my voice is not too bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. Man, I also really want to get into acting and voice acting and like heckin', I don't know, there's so many things I'd like to do, but I guess I just don't really believe in myself that I'm able to. See, that's the problem too. Like, you shouldn't not do something because you think you're gonna fail at it and or whatever. Because you're kind of just like giving up before you've even tried, which is stupid. And like, no one is like good at something on day one or even day 30. You know, it takes time and whatever. It's so interesting how humans can know something but still not apply it to their lives. I feel like I have so much knowledge about these types of stuff, but like I still struggle to even apply any of them to my own life. So yeah, do as I say, not as I do. Yes, yes. Stop scrolling on your phone and do something productive with your life. My god. I think a lot of people get caught up in like, if they do something, it has to be good, you know? It's so easy to compare to other people. And immediately just, you know, you kind of ruin it for yourself. Yeah. There's really nothing wrong with that though. Like failing or making something that isn't perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like a fleeting feeling, maybe. Also, you'll fail and you'll feel like bleh, whatever, and then in a few days you don't think about it anymore. So I mean, I don't know. It's pretty obvious, I guess, but like, no one can get anywhere in life without failing. No one is just born uh incredibly talented with something. People might be born and have like a like innate skill, or like you know, they're just naturally good at something, but they still fail and they still like, you know. There's no need to be so worried about failure, man. I guess with certain things, it makes sense to like be afraid, be afraid of it. 'Cause I guess in some ways, or in some cases, it might have severe consequences. You know, depends. But when it comes to like learning an instrument or whatever, like failing is just part of it, and it's a sign that, you know, it's a good thing to fail. It's like a step towards getting good, you know. But I guess when it comes to like if you have like a big life decision and you pick the wrong one and you fail, you know, that's like a lot worse, obviously. But I guess I'm talking more about smaller things where there's no real consequence to really failing other than maybe a little bit of embarrassment or something. Yeah, like exactly, like with the art and stuff, like literally just make the art. There's nothing to be afraid of. Like you might like make some art and feel like it's crap, but like does it really matter? Like who cares, you know? How the hell do I there? I mean, I guess I could say the same with streaming. For myself, you know, like I started off streaming with all the wrong settings. I sucked really bad at talking because I didn't know what the hell to talk about. All that stuff. I failed a lot when I started streaming, and I quit a few times, and I came back to it sometimes. But the I mean, right, I'm kind of living proof for you guys that failing isn't the end of anything. It's just progression. Okay, if I, you know, you gotta keep trying and keep failing, because the more you do that, the well, I was gonna say the faster you get to, like the faster you improve, I guess. Failing is like a crucial step towards progression because you learn from it. And that's what I did with streaming, you know. Why don't you make art? Um, I don't know, to be honest. I guess I'm not really into it right now, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you guys already, like, knew this. Fuck. Uh, it's good to get some reminders, though. I don't know why I'm going here. I need the bears. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I definitely think it'd be awesome to be uh, good at art. I'm not really afraid of failing or something. It's just the time it takes to get good is like making me not want to do it. Which is a whole other problem. Also, I might just not really enjoy making art. I don't know. I guess it's kind of stupid. Like if I was really good at art, I probably would enjoy it a lot more. Which is stupid. Honestly, it's very important to find enjoyment in just the process of, you know, working towards your goals. Like if you don't enjoy the process of learning how to draw and like just drawing with however skill you have right now, then I don't know, it's probably not the healthiest way to go about it. I thought I wouldn't enjoy making art. Then I made something I was proud of and showed it off to some artists. Nice. Yeah, why don't you make art? I think for me it's maybe also just a conflict of uh like having too many things I want to get good at and do. Like I want to like I think streaming for me is more uh uh important, I guess, than getting good at art. Maybe it's also because I've gotten to where I am with the streaming, and I feel like I've done it for so long that uh you know, if I started doing art and stuff, I don't know, I think I would just have a lot less free time and heckin' I would have to make some compromises. I could draw on stream, obviously, but it's a bit, you know, it's not super enjoyable to stream and whatever, and then do something you don't feel like you're good at all. And then you feel like you're gonna get judged. Which, honestly, is also kind of stupid to feel that way, but yeah. Yeah, I see. I kind of wonder if certain things I want to do, if they're being affected by my diagnoses. It's possible, I guess. But I can't. I'm not gonna blame everything on you know, a personality disorder or something. The Yep. What the hell? Oh my god. And sneezing hurts. Sneeze like a gremlin. I never feel happy about stuff I make, even the drawing I was proud of looks like shit to me now. I mean, I've also been there actually. Like I've drawn something and I was like very happy with it, and then like a bit later I'm like, man, this sucks.
The Legion will fall.
But yeah, I don't know.
Dionys Aka. Good health.
Blessings
Long life.
upon
If anything, I think that's just
blessings upon your family.
a good thing, because like
Be kind to those
you're
less
able to
fortunate.
see what you could improve on, which is good.
Warm wishes to you.
It doesn't mean that your drawing was
Be
bad or
well.
nothing.
May your days be long and your hardships few. Be kind to those less fortunate.
Ooh.
Remember the lessons of the past.
I saw that on YouTube actually. The killer bean. I mean, that's just kind of how it is too.
Each day is a blessing.
I don't know.
Safe journey.
I don't see
Naru have not forgotten us.
a problem with that.
Poros. Open your heart to the light. May the light embrace you. Dionys Aka.
Yeah, I don't know. Being caught up in the desire to be good is not really a good thing.
Blessings upon your family. May your days be long. Your hardships.
Being a perfectionist is
Arcanon Poros.
I'm pretty sure most people who are perfectionists could tell you that they fucking hate it and they wish they weren't. What's all that?
May your days be long and your hardships few.
Imagine you bought a game. Let's just say it's Overwatch or something. And you've never played it. And you start playing it. And then instantly you're like, you know, obviously you're not going to be great at the game at the beginning. So imagine how stupid that is to be like, I suck at this. I'm just going to quit, you know? Like, it takes time. Takes time. That's basically what people are doing with their other hobbies and interests. Yeah, I suck at this. I'm gonna quit. Yeah. I mean, for sure. I mean, I guess we all know stuff, but we don't use it enough to make it our new default way of going about things. You know, it's like learning some math equation stuff one day, and then you just don't use it every day at all, and like a month goes by and suddenly you don't remember it, or you like, you know. Ooh, what the hell? Yeah, isn't that just kind of silly? Very silly. I'll try new games but not new activities. Well, that's probably because games are readily available right on your computer at any time. And then activity stuff requires, you know, more real life stuff. From my perspective, it makes no sense, but I don't think he realizes how others see it. I'm sure someday he'll realize how silly that is. I mean, does he apply that to like everything he does? I assume not. I'm sure there's like a deeper meaning behind that, you know? Ooh. Maybe he is afraid of looking bad to others. Maybe it's like a self-esteem issue. It's like afraid of reinforcing the fact that he's bad at something by, you know, being bad at the game. There's probably a lot of like stuff underneath all that. He does that at everything? That's horrible. How do you how do you even, I don't know. But he's good at some games, right? Or something. So clearly he has. I mean, I'm sure he did. Like, if your friend is good at a game they're playing, I'm sure they sucked at the beginning, but they still kept going and they're, you know, good at the game now. So what happened? Why not apply the same thing there to the new games? I think at least for me, I've definitely noticed something that helps Like, I'm trying to think of what to say here. Like, so, like, here's an example. I play a game, and he's like, there's two examples, there's two things, and then I'll explain. But like, I play a video game, I die a lot, I suck at the game, you know, I play terribly, and I get really angry with myself, and I say mean shit to myself. But there's like a whole other approach you can go about playing video games, which is using laughter and like just laughing at yourself at how bad you are. I've done that before, and it does help. Although I guess at least with video games, some days are just worse than others, and some days you're just mentally weaker than others. Other days. So the same approach might not always work. But if you're able to do anything and approach it with a bit of humor, a bit of like a more playful approach, it's so much better. Like, I've always admired like when I play video games with friends, and sometimes there's one friend or whatever who just like brings the mood up all the time. They're just like having a good time, goofing around, and they're not taking it super serious. I really admire that. I wish I definitely want to get more like that myself. Like, the more serious you take life, the more miserable it becomes, I swear. Obviously some stuff you need to be serious, but like if you could approach something with a more like fun, lighthearted mindset, be a bit goofy, it's awesome. And people might really like enjoy having you around if you're like that. At least that's how I feel. Like, I'd rather have a friend or a colleague or someone who's like more playful, having fun with life, and they're not taking it super serious, and they're, you know, they're able to laugh laugh at things that I guess it might be like bad or whatever, but you know. Like, sometimes like something terrible could happen, and there's like a lot of ways to go about it, like with your mindset, and some people are good at just seeing the ridiculousness in the situation and laughing at it. You are a goofy. I think I definitely have a more goofy, playful side to me that I want to bring out, but I've hidden that part of me deep within layers of armor and protection, because like I guess at some point during my life I might have had like people react negatively to the way I was or something, and I've just since then you know, changed. Put on a mask, put on some armor. Kind of sucks, actually. I used to approach life kind of like what I just said. It's more like playful things were just fun. I didn't take it super serious, and I never really planned ahead at all. I just like took life as it came to me. And I, as a kid and early teenage years, like basically age 1 to 13 or 15 or something, life was awesome because I just like treated it like some goofy fun thing, and I didn't take it serious. And someday that all changed. Probably because I started realizing how terrible people can be. Because I went through like a lot of abuse and horrible friendships online that I think really soured my view of the world, honestly. I think that's probably what happened. Like, I was a fun, silly guy who always believed the best in people and like all that stuff, and then suddenly I just get repeatedly backstabbed and abused and you know. I'm sure that's like what affected me the most and made me change. Yeah. I mean, I guess the one thing I could be like proud of is the fact that I'm still a nice guy and I didn't allow the horrible people to like sour my personality. Definitely kind of ruined my view of things, but I think I've always been, and I still am, you know, at least I would say a pretty kind person. Like I still try to look at only the good stuff about people, and I try not to. I try to approach people with understanding and stuff, but you know, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, for like for a while, I definitely had trust issues, and I definitely I was like very kind of closed off, or like I didn't really open up to people anymore because I had learned that people are just gonna abuse that and fuck me over. But I guess along the way, at some point, I just kind of said fuck it, and I started opening up more to people again, and I don't have trust issues anymore and stuff. I think I definitely I'm in a much better place than when I was, for sure. And I think I have an easier time seeing like who I should be friends with and who I shouldn't be friends with. Like I have a better like sense of who is worth being around and who's not, you know? Like if someone is just contributing negativity and stress and shit to my life, then I'm not gonna be their friend anymore, you know? At least if it's on purpose, you know? Because some people will just like try to use you and they're just shitty people. Obviously if someone is like, I can tell they're like a good person at heart and they're struggling a bit, I'm not gonna ditch them or something. But yeah, I don't know. I think I have an easier time nowadays. Like seeing I guess reading people. I have an easier time telling who's a good guy and who's like an abusive piece of shit, you know? One thing I for some reason specifically remember, like when I was like 15 to 20 or something, I don't know how, but I was so good at multitasking. Because I remember, at least back then, Discord wasn't really a thing, and I was like on Steam, and I had tons of Steam friends, and I would like talk or chat with heckin' 5 people at once somehow, and you know, do fine. Nowadays, I I struggle to just talk to one person nowadays. But that maybe that's just because like I have a lot more stuff going on in my life, at least at the moment. Oh, oh no 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 no! No, please. Oh my god. No, I want that person. Fuck. Get there quickly. Of course I attacked something as soon as I see the rare. I often wonder if people see me as a bad person. I feel terrified that I might be worse than I think I am. I mean, just that statement alone tells me that you're a person who like is a good person because you care about that. Like a truly bad person wouldn't care about that. The fact that you care at all is proof enough to everyone that you are a good person. Oh no. Please don't find the stealthy person. Okay. Fuck, where is she? Oh, bruh. Man, she like walks all around. Man, I've definitely also thought about that stuff a lot. Like, Um, like I want to be a good person so bad that I'm like worried. Oh shit. That like I just think I'm like a good person, but then I'm not, or something. Oh shit, where'd she go? Oh. No, oh you fucking wanker. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course there's like 5,000 mobs here right now. Okay, she might come around. Come on, come on, come on. No. No. Dang it. Lucky motherfucker. Like what? What bad actions do you do in your mind? At least from me knowing you and your interaction with me, I have not seen a single bad thing. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily bad. Honestly, I don't think that's bad at all. Like you should be your first priority. Like if you're living life and you're not really super happy with yourself and you're stressing and stuff, I feel like it's pretty reasonable to like prioritize your own comfort. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. Do you have like, give me one example that, like not the real one, you can just make up one. If you want. I mean, I prioritize myself a lot as well. But I don't feel like a bad person for it. I mean, I'll feel bad if like if someone is trying to make plans with me and when the day comes I don't feel like it and I say that I don't feel like it. Like I feel a bit bad, but I'm not gonna force myself to do something when I'm not feeling for it, you know? And I think that's completely fine. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Uh, I mean, we think. I mean, I literally had the same thing, like that example happen recently. Because like I've been going to these meetings with people that are, you know, there to help me and stuff. And the first couple of meetings, I was like, man, I really want to like let them know that like what they're doing for me or whatever, helping me and stuff, means a lot, and I appreciate it. And I felt kind of like, yeah, it's a bit awkward to share, you know. I don't want to be awkward or something. But then, like one day when I had, like 1 week, I guess, when I had meetings with all three, basically, I decided, you know, fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. And so I did. And honestly, it felt pretty good. And I think, and I'm pretty sure they really appreciated that also. And I could see, you know, if I'm on the bus and stuff, and I want to say thank you to the bus driver. I can see that also feeling the same way, where it's like, yeah, it's kind of awkward, but just fucking say it, man. The only thing that happens is that they smile, and they probably appreciate it. Like, you could literally be... You could literally be the reason why someone keeps doing what they do, because you said something. And you could affect people's day in a positive way. It's like the whole butterfly effect, you know? Like, maybe if I didn't say thank you and I appreciate you to the people who are helping me, maybe they would try less. Maybe they would, you know, approach how they treat me differently or something. I'll, you know what I mean. I mean, they wouldn't treat me bad or something, but they might try a little extra because they can see that I am thankful and, you know, I made them feel happy. I'm the same way with that too. like I always wish to help, but when someone actually wants me to help, I might struggle to like initiate or just want to. And it feels pretty bad, but yeah. I'm not really sure why I don't. I definitely have a fear of doing something wrong, that's for sure. But like, if I'm just asked to, I don't know, mop the floor or something, you know, there's no way I'd do that wrong. And even if I did, it's not really a big deal. But I don't know, sometimes I just, I just don't want to. Oh. Uh, 1 second. There you go. Sorry, I had to respond to thingy. I gotta go. Therapy stuff. You're awesome. Oh, I appreciate that. Good luck with your therapy stuff, me. You got this.
Hamster.
You're a good guy. I want you to know that. I definitely. I wish I could chat more with people, like make friends and stuff. But I guess the reason I don't is maybe I don't have the energy to do that because of other stuff going on. I'm just not in the right place for it, I guess. Man, at least for myself, like I know I'm a, you know, it does feel kind of shit to say it out loud, but like I'm not a bad person. I know that. Even if I don't do something maybe I should have, or you know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Blah, 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 blah. Man. I guess for anyone listening, I really appreciate you. You're loved. I care about you. And I really wish you the best. And I think you're awesome. I don't know. It makes me it does make me pretty sad to hear when someone thinks a certain way of themselves and it's not, you know, true. As in, like, someone thinks they're terrible and then they're not, you know. Just if anyone just in general feels like they're crappy or not good enough and stuff, it really sucks to see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because like I've been there and I kind of still am there myself, and like I know how it feels, and I don't want people to feel that way. So I just wish I could help, you know. I'm trying to like I try and I want to be the person I wish I had in my life for people that I see struggle with the same stuff I do or have struggled with. Which I guess makes sense. I'm sure everyone feels that way. Like if you see someone who's like who are just like you or wear just like you definitely like I'm sure you also wish you could help. Because you know how it is. Maybe someday I'll make videos on YouTube that talks about freaking life, mindsets, hacking cool things like that, you know? I definitely always wanted to do that. I just never felt like I have the vocabulary or skills to really make a good video like that. I'm not the best with words, at least in my opinion. Like I struggle to get my mind gathered and getting the right words out. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself though for many reasons, but I also just like I always feel bad talking about this because I don't want to make it seem a certain way, but I've definitely like I've lost like 30 followers the past like couple of months or something like that, and my viewership has drastically decreased. But I'm fine with that because I also know that my stream time is like different, my schedule is different, and all that stuff, you know. So it doesn't really bother me, but I do notice it. And I honestly, I do believe in myself, in the fact that I could probably get more or less back to where I was if I wanted to. Which I hope doesn't sound cocky or like anything. I do hope I can I'm definitely never gonna really quit streaming, I don't think. Despite numbers or anything, because I like it. I like streaming. Such a good place for me to vent and express things and heckin' have the potential to help someone or just entertain and all that stuff. Makes me happy. Doesn't really matter if it's just one person watching or not, but you know. I'd be a liar if I said it does, you know, I'd be a liar if it didn't feel better streaming having more people watching, but you know. Does it really, I don't know, it doesn't really bother me much. Like I haven't, like I've looked at my view count lately and I've been like, yeah, I notice it, but I don't really care about it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like it used to really affect me when I looked at the view count and stuff before. Like, especially when I went from like I only played Minecraft for like 2 years and then I suddenly started playing almost exclusively WoW and some Overwatch, and my viewership went from like 40 to like 3 or something like that. And like that really sucked. But I feel like from that experience I've kind of like humbled myself and I'm very much okay with whatever I have now, which I'm pretty happy about. Obviously, it helps having people chatting, so you can have an easier time talking. But in general, it doesn't, you know. Even if the chat was dead silent, I would still stream and stuff. Can I draw myself as a robot cowboy in 10 minutes? You mean like you're gonna draw it in 10 minutes, or you're going to start drawing in 10 minutes? What do you mean? What you mean? What you mean? I feel like I've done something to the game where like some stuff is kind of blurry. And I don't know what I did. There we go. Oh, also something that I just thought about, which I remember seeing somewhere, is that let's just make art the example for this one. But like, if you want to get into art and you feel overwhelmed by like you're like, oh, I have to spend at least 5 hours or like whatever to make something, or I have to invest invest so much time. You really don't have to. Sometimes it's good to actually limit yourself to like 10 minutes or something, instead of, you know, like it's easier to commit to something when you've set yourself like a time limit, like yeah, I'm gonna do this 10 minutes every day, you know, instead of like if you didn't plan or think about that at all, you're like, oh, if I start drawing now, I have to spend 5 hours and I'm gonna have to detail everything. I'm gonna blah, 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 you know, all that stuff. But sometimes it's a lot nicer to approach something and be like, okay, I'm gonna try this for 10 minutes. And, you know, it's a lot easier to do. Just, you know, 10 minutes isn't really a big commitment. But if you don't make like a timed commitment thing, you might just get overwhelmed by like how much time you imagine you would spend, and then you don't even start because you're like, oh, I have to spend 10 hours. Fuck me. Buh. Sorry for coughing, man. Ugh. Sometimes I feel like I say stuff, but I don't have enough context or enough like it feels like I don't give the full picture of what I was trying to say. So it might not make a lot of sense to everyone. Like makes sense to me because I know what I'm trying to say, but then, you know. Like at least I tried. Yeah, if I didn't try to talk about certain things like this, well, it's just better that I try, because then maybe next time I'll do it better, you know? It's like the whole thing I said before about failing and not being afraid of failing and just trying to learn from it. Like I try to talk about stuff a lot, and then midway as I'm just talking about something, I'm like, man, I fucking suck at talking, and no one's gonna understand me. But I still do it. I still do it, and I hope someone understands at least partly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, exactly. Like I want to be better at articulating and explaining myself and my thoughts, and I've kind of always struggled with that. But at least nowadays I'm trying to do that, even if it might suck, because I'm not good at it. At least that's how I can learn and get better. Hello, J17. How's it going? Where the frick are these blue things at? God damn it. Been very good. Copy today. Oh. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I am sick. I am sick. Send me prayers. No, I'm kidding. Oh, there's one. I need that. Brr. When I'm healthy again, I'm not sick. I really want to at least attempt to whenever I stream, not take everything serious, or not so serious, and you know, goof around a bit more, have some more fun. more jokes, more, you know, all that stuff. I've tried to do that so much in the past. Like, you have these like ideas for what you're gonna do when you stream, and then you start streaming and none of it happens, and you feel terrible about it. Like, I'll tell myself before I stream, like, I'm gonna be silly. I'm gonna like make this a really fun stream, and it's gonna be awesome. And then I start streaming, and then it's just not. It's just nothing new happens. It's the same old thing. It's fucking bleh. And then I kind of start like, I get mad at myself, which is kind of stupid, kind of dumb. I think in general, people need to be nicer to themselves and forgive themselves. Like, usually stuff you plan never go as planned, which is, you know, it's okay, you know. And as long as I try, as long as you try, and all that stuff, you know, that's good enough. I want to make my streams a lot more lighthearted and fun, and like I want to be more like always wanted to be not really more energetic, but just like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm super entertaining at all, and I want to be more entertaining. And sometimes I try, and sometimes when I try, I feel like I'm really shit at it, or it feels fake or like whatever. But yeah, I just need to be more forgiving and kind to myself, and
Warm wishes to you. Do not lose
like I said
faith.
before, you're not gonna start doing something and instantly be good at it. So
Remember the lessons of the past. Good health.
need some more patience. Need some more patience for myself as well.
Ever the road traveled by few.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Remember the lessons of the
Fuck.
past.
Oh.
Open your heart to the light.
Ooh, big belt.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Oh, excuse me, I just freaking sneezed. I appreciate that. I mean, there's not really anything wrong with my streams. You know, I know people really enjoy just hanging out and it's like chill and stuff. And that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know.
Open your heart to the light.
I guess there's nothing wrong with me wanting to just do better as well. But I think I'm getting so caught up in the desire to be quote unquote better that I'm kind of being mean to myself when I don't immediately see progress or something. Which is it's like a me problem, you know. There's no one has ever said like, oh, you're so boring and not entertaining, you know. No one's ever said that, but I don't know. I guess that's just I kind of just want to, I don't know. Just want to improve on myself and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. I think just the way I approach it and the way I'm, you know, yeah, I just need more patience for myself, and I need to not be so mean to myself, and we'll be good, you know. I'm very quick to give up on stuff because I'm not good instantly, which is really annoying, but
You wish to buy? Trade?
you know. It is what it is. I'm just gonna sell all this crap. Ooh. No need to overthink it. Also, that's the vibe as a ADHD haver. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, even when I know better, it still happens. I still, don't show myself patience, or I give up very quickly, even though I know it's a stupid thing to do and it's, you know, doesn't make any sense. It's strange.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Yeah, I'm also just, I'm definitely an overthinker as well, which is not good. It's alright though. Like, all in all, you know, um, I don't know, actually. Try to think like why do I want to like why do I want to be more entertaining and stuff? I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious, but why, you know? Maybe it's just because like I watch all the streamers and I feel like they're just very fun to watch and entertaining, and then I look at myself and I'm like, eh. Like, I don't know if I would watch myself. But maybe I would though. I don't know. At least I feel somewhat unique when it comes to the whole streamer world. I'm not saying I'm special and super cool or something, but I don't really often see someone just like me, you know? And that's, I'm not saying that as like I'm like boasting and I'm like, oh, I'm so cool and unique. But I guess people find it refreshing that I'm not super loud and energetic, and like I'm pretty open when it comes to sharing and talking about stuff. Can I kill this guy? Maybe. We'll try. Blah. Oh, he hurts a lot. Holy shit. Oh, give me 1 second. I can't really read right now. I'm trying not to die. And I'm surprised I actually got that guy. Nice. when I start streaming, I have, I think maybe 7 total people in my niche, and I'm gonna be the only one who's a femboy. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think all in all I really want is to see myself improve, and that, you know, I don't mean that as in like oh, I want to have voice crack. I want to have 100,000 followers and, you know, 5,000 viewers. Like, I don't care about that. I just like, I want to feel like me as a person, that like I'm improving, or, you know, improving, quote unquote, I guess. I don't know. I'm a dip now. Bye-bye. Alrighty. Have a good rest of the day. Yes.
Good fortune. Be
Yeah, I don't know
well.
what improvement in terms of myself really looks like, I guess. Like, all I know is I want to change, or like, I don't know, in one way or another. I guess get better at something. I don't know.
The legion's end draws near. The legion will fall.
I guess I've never really thought of why I want to
Do not lose.
I want to improve. Or like be what it even looks like. Ham 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 ham. Excuse me. I mean, at least right now I'm, you know, I'm sick, obviously, so it's a bit hard to like really do certain things I want to do, because I don't have the energy and the voice for it right now. But yeah, once I'm like healthy again and stuff, I will see. Like, there's nothing wrong with like wanting to self-improve or whatever, even though I don't really know what that really looks like. But maybe just attempting or doing something new, experimenting a bit, and all that stuff, it might lead to me feeling like I'm doing better or something. So I don't know. Guess we'll see. Nothing wrong with at least experimenting a bit when it comes to streaming and trying different things. Some stuff might stick, some stuff might learn that it's not for me, you know? Actually, you know what? I guess I guess the reason I want to be more entertaining, whatever that looks like, it probably has to do with the fact that I know as a kid and a young teenager, I used to be a lot more funny and goofy and make jokes, and I was really good at making people laugh. And I feel like I've, you know, as I've grown up and stuff, I've kind of hidden that part of me, because I guess along the way I learned that it wasn't like okay or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just think there's a part of me in there that's like a bit more funny, lighthearted, a bit, you know, bit of a jokester, a bit of a funny guy. And I want to bring that out because you know, I want to be myself fully. And I think there's a part of me that I've been conditioned to hide, or I've forgotten about, or, you know, something like that. I'm so silly, man. Man, I just for a second, like, for a moment, I just kind of like realized and looked at what I was just saying and what I've been saying, and it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Yesterday I was watching YouTube videos and I somehow stumbled upon this little niche thing of people calling themselves LARP tubers. And it's people imitating and kind of copying and trying to be exactly what someone popular was 10 years ago or something. So there's a channel trying to act like Markiplier when he was like kind of in his beginning stages of YouTube. Someone is trying to be Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. And there's a a channel. Excuse me. There's a channel called Techno LARP, and it's someone trying to be Technoblade, I guess. And it sounds so similar. It's actually kind of crazy. And I don't know. I don't think they're doing it with like ill intent or whatever. I think at least the Technoblade person, I think, has good intentions. It might, you know, some people might look at it and feel like it's wrong to, you know, try to sound and be like someone else for like YouTube content. And I guess that's fair too, honestly. Although I think, I don't know. I guess I don't really know. I was gonna say, maybe, I don't think Technoblade would mind someone trying to imitate them. At least as long as, like, if they blow up and make money, I hope they give money to charity, at least. So they don't, like, use someone's, like, personality and voice to make money for themselves or something. I guess that's kind of weird. I don't know what I'm talking about. And the other LARP YouTubers I watched were definitely not as good. Because it didn't look like the people they were trying to imitate, and they didn't sound like the people they were trying to imitate, so. But this Technoblade guy, pretty convincing, man. Like eerily similar voice and mannerisms. Obviously, they're acting and making themselves sound that way, but you know, interesting. Makes me wish I could be like, I wish I could do voice acting and stuff, you know, or imitate voices and stuff. Seems like such a fun thing to do, and I'm sure I could probably do that if I really tried, but you know. Not really the right time in my life to be doing all that stuff though. So I'm so busy with real life stress and stuff. I don't know. Ah, shit. Owie. You know, I think once I'm healthy again, I kind of want to play Minecraft. I don't know if I'll play on the SMP I have or not, but I'd feel kind of bad if I didn't, I guess, but I shouldn't really feel bad about that either. I will see. We shall see what happens. Okay. In like 2-ish hours, I'm gonna be making some soup for the family. Yes, make some fish soup. I'm curious how it how it's gonna be. We bought some stuff we haven't tried. I'm definitely gonna make sure I wash my hands thoroughly and I don't cough in the vicinity of the food because I don't want to make anyone else sick. Especially my brother, man. I'd feel if he gets sick because of me or something, I'd feel terrible because he just got a summer job and yeah, I don't think he wants to be sick right now. No one wants to, I guess. But you know, I'm gonna try not to make anyone else sick, you know. Just kidding. I'm gonna make everyone sick. I'm gonna cough in everyone's food and in their face. Yep. Evil. Evil. Yes. Okay, it's definitely starting to get a bit hotter in the room right now. It's supposed to be super hot today. But it's still not that bad, somehow. Kind of grateful though for that, I'm not gonna lie. Man, I need to check the weather report, see what it's gonna be like tomorrow. And the time after. Let's see. it says it's 23 Celsius right now, but it doesn't feel like it at all compared to the like a few days ago. Yeah, today it's gonna be really hot, and tomorrow it's gonna be really hot. I think tomorrow is slightly warmer than today. At least the peak warmth of tomorrow is gonna be hotter than today. But it looks like it's gonna rain tomorrow as well, but kind of later in the day. So it's not gonna be as hot for as long as today, which is, I guess, good. Like, as long as it's not super hot when I go to sleep, that's good, you know? Oh, I did the quest wrong. Oh, whoops. Oh, I see. My hands are getting sweaty. Not good, man.
Arcanon Poros. Favor the road traveled.
And that one mob I killed, the elite guy on the horse, I was supposed to call for help to kill him, but I killed him myself. And now I guess I haven't finished the quest because I wasn't supposed to kill him. I was supposed to capture him somehow. I guess with the use of the quest item. Okay, let me go get the last flower person. Oh my god. I just threaded the needle. Yes. There. And there. Okay. I'll get this one. Okay, there we go. Now I just gotta get this one guy.
Krona Kai Christor. Do not lose faith.
Is he back yet? That one guy? Maybe. I guess he's not here. Well, shit. Guess we walk along the road, see. I might call it here soon, just because I probably shouldn't be like streaming too much or using my voice too much. Because speaking makes me cough more because I don't know. Totally not, just because it's hot and I'm tired. Yeah, I could go for some ice cream right now. Yum yum. He's not here. Dang it. All right. Chat. I will be ending the stream here. Sorry for the short streams lately, or at least the past couple. I mean, I guess it makes sense because I'm sick or whatever, but you know. I don't know why I always feel kind of bad if the stream is like less than 3 hours. I feel like it's like too short, but it really isn't. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully tomorrow I feel better than today. And yeah, we'll see. I might not stream tomorrow if it's like super hot. I guess we'll see. But yeah. Have a good day. Have a good night. Take care. And remember that you are loved and cared about. And yeah. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.